Round of 16 day, first 4 matches, a mixed bag of results. What a fantastic one that was for Kim Ga-eun to delight the home crowd against Ho Bing Chia, the first women's seed to fall. We now move to the men's singles. It's Angus Ng-Ka-Long of Hong Kong, China, taking on Tze Yong of Malaysia. This is the ladder. We've already got a Hong Kong, China representative there in Liu Chok-yu with a superb win over a men's seed that has fallen, and Pranoy HS winning in 3. The winner of this match takes on either Lo Kian Yu or Zhao Junpeng in the next round, the quarterfinals. A tough ask indeed. Anyway, so Angus Ng-Ka-Long makes his way out first. He's actually been having a pretty good time of things recently. He's advanced pretty far in recent tournaments. Tze Yong is one of the bright things in Malaysian badminton at the moment, especially with the travails that have afflicted Lee Zijia in recent times. And someone touting Tze Yong at the moment a lot is none other than Lee Chong-wei, Malaysian legend. Before that, let's have a look at their record. They've most recently met at the Thailand Masters. Ng-Ka-Long won that. It was quite the match. It's 1-1, that one, the head-to-head. Crowd building up here. They haven't had badminton in these parts for over 20 years, as I said. The last time was in 2002, the Korea Open, which nowadays has a habit of moving around the country to spread the gospel of the game. Yeah, just talking about Lee Chong-wei and how he is supporting Tze Yong in many ways and saying he has a real opportunity to get to the Olympics. So, more on Tze Yong. He is 23 years of age, 180 centimeters tall, nearly 6 foot. He's from the south of Malaysia, Johor Bahru. The capital is actually his home city. Currently 23rd in the world, and he's hit a high of 20 just a few weeks ago. Exactly 1 month ago, in fact. So far, his only result, Mithun Manjunath here, winning very, very comfortably indeed in just 28 minutes. His record in the second round, 10 wins and 7 losses. So not the best necessarily. 29-year-old Angus Ng-Ka-Long, he's just a tad taller than his opponent, currently 14th in the world, but his highest has been 6th. That was achieved in November of 2017. So he's kind of approaching what he used to be. He's won his first match, and that is why it is so impressive, because he beat Lee Zijia, the #1 Malaysian representative in 3. Lee Zijia returning to badminton after what he announced a quick break following his exit in Indonesia. That received a lot of brickbats back home. He came back and he is out early on in this tournament. Choi Jae-kung of Korea is our umpire, and ably assisted by the service judge, Kang Sun-young, his compatriot. Well, Angus Ng-Ka-Long has won 2 tournaments. The most recent was German Open this year when he beat Li Shifeng. Before that was the Thailand Masters in 2020. He's had a number of runners-up, including at the Thailand Masters, where he lost to Lin Chunyi and beat Tze Yong along the way. Tze Yong, for his part, has not won on the tour yet. He has won 5 titles on the international challenge level. Most recently, the Bahrain International last year. But he is a Commonwealth Games silver medalist from last year. That's his most impressive achievement at singles level. As I said, that match that those two played was quite something. Tze Yong was in absolute control and then lost his way. I'll tell you about that in a little while.
And on my left, Tze Yong, Malaysia. Tze Yong, first off, low ball, play.
First point to Angus. Oh. Yeah, just look to put on that stop drop on Kalong, looking for a bit of deception, and it does the business. First point on the board for the Malaysian.
1, 2.
Yes, and Tze Yong, as I said, not the greatest record at this round. 17 matches.
3, 1.
At this level. In this round of a tournament in the World Tour. He's only won 10 of the 17.
2, 3.
And he's lost previously against a Hong Kong player, Lee Chuk-yu. That was in the Singapore Open last year. Sorry, he beat Lee Chuk-yu, I should say. Oh, beautifully done by Tze Yong. Lovely disguise on it.
3, all.
Really nicely done by Tze Yong. It's a lovely shot. Yeah, they both like playing their clever shots, these two. Kalong, he's played a lot of second round matches. 61 wins out of 111, so he's won more than he's lost. 61 wins, 50 defeats. And against Malaysians in this round, he's won 6 and lost 6. Most recently beating Chen Junwei in the Chinese Taipei Open. And they're keeping pretty good pace with each other at the moment.
4, 5.
We're seeing a lot of rallies so far in this tournament. A little bit slower. This one had gone just a little long. He knew immediately, didn't he? Tze Yong. He's got a good record against Malaysians, Angus and Kalong. 38 times he's played them in his career. He's won 22 out of 38. Pretty decent. In fact, he's won his last 6 matches against Malaysians. including beating Lee Zijia twice, Tze Yong once, Chen Junwei twice. Very good record. The last Malaysian to beat him is his opponent today, Tze Yong, back at the Singapore Open. Beat him in straight games, almost exactly a year ago. And it's Tze Yong who just stretches his lead here.
7-5.
Well, this is the biggest lead anyone's had so far. 3 points after a decent start from Kalong. Tze Yong now in front. He's got a balanced record against Hong Kongers. 2 wins, 2 losses. He's lost his last 2, in fact. Yeah, he just left himself a little vulnerable there, Tze Yong.
6-8.
Again, that's just gone a little long. Very emphatic there by the line judge.
9-6.
Maintains that 3-point lead. That's good. Hit his marks well there.
7-9.
In fact, Kalong never got beyond the second round at the Korea Open. It's only his 5th time playing in it. The last time he was here was in 2019. So, of course, COVID has had a part to play in all of that. He's got a much shorter career so far. And so got to the quarterfinals here last year, when it was held in a city not too far from here, Suncheon. Pretty close.
9-all.
And he's battled back nicely there. 3 in a row for Kalong. Just edges in front, Tze Yong. Yeah, he's a battler, isn't he, Kalong? Quite happy to go the distance, quite happy to draw things out if he has to. Very nicely done there by Tze Yong into that corner, and he takes the lead here at the halfway mark of the first game, 11-10 against Long.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 10, play. 12, 10.
Oh, that's just in. So a few times that's just gone against him. It's a small venue, this one, much smaller than we've seen in recent tournaments. So I think we're going to have a lot less, and it's really not too drafty in here, from what we can tell. We're not exactly on court. We're not too far away from it, but doesn't appear to be too much in terms of driftiness. Oh, he just snatched at that one, didn't he? Tze Yong.
12, 4.
It is fairly humid as well. Certainly outside it is.
Well,
that was straight at Long, and those body shots difficult to repel, let alone return with any success. Just stretching for that, and quickly, just as the pressure was building up on Tze Yong, he just inches ahead, he relieves that pressure. Oh, he thought he might have won that, Tze Yong. Long in the right place at the right time.
14.
Yeah, can't get there. Just a point between them. This is what we probably expected from a match like this, that it was going to be tight, and especially in the early stages. You'll look back to that match that these two played in Thailand. Tze Yong had a 14-10 lead in the second. Just couldn't hold on. after a 5-point run of his own. Angus Ung Ka Long then went on one and then won that
15,
second game
13.
22-20 to win that in straight games. Ung Ka Long. But he's been in front more or less throughout this. Three points has been as far as it gets in terms of leads.
Four. 17, 13.
Four points now, biggest lead anyone's had. Ung Ka Long's got to stay in this. He's got to win these next few points, which he does. He might have had an opportunity there, Tze Yong.
14, 17. Nice.
Did well to get down. And actually, he had Ung Ka Long at his mercy. Could just get his racket round that. Yeah, he knows it. There's the frustration. An opportunity for Tze Yong. Now, can he embark upon his comeback here? He's looking to make his move. Moved one way, went the other. Frustrating for Ung Ka Long. He was looking to get his third point in a row. Instead, he's now trailing by 3. And that's exactly what Tze Yong needs to take this first game. A good position here. The Malaysian. That's a good winner. Haven't seen enough of those from Ung Ka Long.
18.
Again, opportunity here for Ung Ka Long just to edge back. He could here. Good reactions. Oh, is that out? Oh. No, that's another chance not taken by the Malaysian, who reacted well here. And again, he had a lot of court MS, just dipping below the net. Forced to play the shot that he did in the end. Every time Ung Kar Long comes close, he doesn't quite get over the line.
Start is over. 19, 17.
And it's Tze Yong just in front again. Yeah, pumped fist from Tze Yong, and he's got 3 game points. Now, can he convert? Not the first time of asking.
Start is over. 18, 20.
Again, opportunity here for Ung Kar Long. But he doesn't take it. It's Tze Yong who takes the first game. He's kind of led from the front pretty much throughout. Only once in this match did Ung Kar Long have the lead, and he was 3-2 up, but since then it has been excellent from Tze Yong to win this.
Call to 1, 20 seconds. Call to 1, 20 seconds. Second game, Lobo.
Pretty good so far from Tze Yong. Good start from him to this match. And he continues that momentum into the second.
1 long.
Well, this is the kind of start that actually Ung Kar Long had in the first game. 2 quick points. Sorry. Tze Yong had that, I should say, excuse me. Ka Long came back, but only briefly, and then Tze Yong after that controlled it. Oh, lovely reflexes there, Tze Yong. This is excellent from Tze Yong. Finally, Ka Long some respite. Just to get that wipe down. No rush here from either player. Easy one to put away. Tze Yong.
4-1.
Yeah, he's really looked quite sharp here, hasn't he, so far? He's won 7 of the last 8 points, stretching back to the last game.
1.
It's just starting to run away from Ka Long if he doesn't do something quite drastic now, because he's already trailing by 4. And the first game. Make that 5.
6-1.
Well, as I said, he staged a bit of a comeback before against Tze Yong, but different circumstances. He'd already taken the first game at that point. Oh, again, exquisite shots being played. Great reflexes. Could he have let that go, Tze Yong? Oh, he's playing very, very well here. Tze Yong in good shape. This is a very nice run of points for him. He's won 10 of the last 11. Well, it would seem odd to say now or never, but it is already beginning to feel like that for Ka Long, with only 1 point on the board in the second game. And he's already lost the first. He needs to do something very drastic here to somehow stay in this. Tze Yong knows he just has to maintain this position. The procession of points continues.
Service throw. 2-9.
Well, just a second point that he'd received on Kalong in that previous one, and I think is that a challenge?
Challenges. Hold in.
Yeah, it might be. Might have a point there, you know, on Kalong. Let's have a look. Wow, very good. That's what I thought it might have been from my naked eye. I thought he had a case on Kalong, to be fair.
3-9.
Still a nice 6-point lead for Tze Yong. That's whittled down though. Much better from Kalong. This is much better.
5-9.
Remember, it was 9-1 a short while ago. That's 4 points on the trot for Kalong. Where was this earlier? Well, it doesn't last as long as you would have wanted, but at least he's got some points in the board, something to play with. Stretching his opponent. It's a good shot from Kalong.
Service throw. 6-10.
Just told to hurry things up on Tze Yong. He's looking to just blunt or stunt the momentum picked up by Kalong, who wants to get on with things, obviously. It's a remarkable turnaround here, in the sense that he was 9-1 up here on Kalong, and all of a sudden 6 of the last 7 points have gone on Kalong's way. And Tze Yong, his commanding lead has been almost completely whittled away. And so that was important for him to get that point. It's a much smaller margin than he had earlier, but Tze Yong is in front here in the second game, having already taken the first.
Call to 1, 20 seconds. Call to 1, 20 seconds.
So Tze Yong's looking to just take advantage of where he was. It's nowhere near as good as it was at 9-1. That lead has been halved, but he's still in a good position overall.
7. Play.
Now, can he kind of build up the lead that he enjoyed earlier on? So another long rally. This one ends in Long's favour. He's got to keep his focus here. Both players have put a lot into this already. Some very long rallies, as I said. And 34, the number of shots. That's kind of par for the course. Couple of points in a row here for Long. That's a bit better. Oh, problem here now. Tze Yong just looking for some spray. Now, I don't want to cast any doubt on what he may be going through, but it's just whatever this does, it can look to just stop the momentum of his opponent, perhaps. Long just had a little question there with the umpire as to why. Now he's getting the spray near his little toe. He's also pointing out what he'd like, what else he'd like. Is he having... Look, of course, players want to be as comfortable as they can. It'll be at the back of his mind that he had such a massive lead. 9-1 it stood. It is now 12-9. So very simply, 7 or 8 of the last 11 points. 8 of the last 12 points, I should say. 8 of the last 11 have gone Long's way.
Play.
And that is going to be in the back of his mind somewhere, Tze Yong.
Sorry, 13-9.
Just looking at the recent results of these two players. Told you, Long's had a pretty good time of it. He's got an overall record of coming to this tournament, 487 matches played.
13,
He's won 303 of them. That's a 62% win rate, lost 184. This year, he's won 24 out of 36, so his win rate slightly better. He's at about 66%. Tze Yong has won 116 out of 166 matches played. That's about 70% win rate. He's lost just 50, but a lot of that is also at the international challenge level, where very different from the World Tour, of course. So the three-point barrier at the moment is proving a bit of a challenge
14,
for Long.
10.
And Tze Yong has won 11 out of 22 this year, so he's got a 50% win rate.
15,
And that's better from
10.
Just about 40-odd minutes now or so into this match. Back up to 5 now, that lead. Still in a very good position here. Since that little interval for
16,
the treatment of whatever he had on his little toe, he's won 4 of the last 5 points. This has been his best run in a while.
sorry, 11, 16. You can use it.
Pulled one back here on Long, but he has to make that move now. Is this where he does that? Got to the semi-finals at Chinese Taipei Open. Not so good at the Canada Open soon afterwards, where he was in the second round. Got to the semi-finals of the Indonesia Masters, final of the Thailand Masters, quarter-finals of the Malaysia Masters, and of course won the German Open. So it's been a pretty decent year for him. Did get exit in the first round in 3 tournaments: Singapore Open, All England and Malaysia Open. As well as the India Open, but I think this is a decent year for him. Having said that, he might be in some trouble here.
17, 12. Like this.
Now is it his turn? Yeah, it does appear it is Long now, who needs. But is it his back, perhaps, that was bothering him? Let's see what's the issue with Long. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you can see he's got some strapping there. Might need a bit of spray. How about Tze Yong? Well, he's had quarterfinal finishes at the All England, the Swiss Open, the Thailand Open, and the Thailand Masters. Not a bad year, but if you compare that to 2022, he had semi-final finishes in a couple of tournaments, so he's not quite there yet. As I mentioned, Lee Chong-wei has been very effusive about him. He has to improve his standing in the rankings. Remember, only athletes in the world's top 16 are guaranteed a place in Paris, with a maximum of 2 per team, per country. And players ranked 17th and below can only qualify if their team has not already qualified any other player. So he effectively has to get into the top 16. Because Li Zijia, unless Li Zijia has a spectacular tumble. Now, the injury break did a world of good for Tze Yong. And Long is now within 2. This is the best he's done in this whole game. The issue for Li Zijia is, well, I suppose it's more for Li Zijia than Tze Yong, but he's just slipped out of the top 16. He hasn't played as much, of course. He's not had good results, so this one certainly, this tournament isn't helping him. Tze Yong, this one certainly will. Now he's just increased that lead to 3 again. So if he can go far in this tournament, he might even overhaul Li Zijia, which was incredible, given that Li Zijia was in the top 10 earlier this year. In fact, remember, he was world number 2 towards the end of last year. It's been a spectacular fall for Li Zijia, but Tze Yong just has to see this through. All he can think about is this match. Is that going to go out? It is. It's just the 1 point. Well, this has been excellent from Long. If you want to put some perspective on that, he's won 16 of the last 25 points. Long. And he's coming good, maybe when it matters most, towards the business end of this game, unless Tze Yong can hold him off. Oh, that's gone against the Hong Konger, and that's brilliant as far as Tze Yong is concerned. The lead is 2, and he needs 2 more to win this match. Now, has he got the will, the strength to finish this off? And he's got 3 game points now, 3 match points, I should say. Tze Yong. He does. Tze Yong has won this. The second game in particular, set up with that spectacular 8-point lead that he had. He was 9-1 up. You've got to give a lot of credit to Long for battling back. At one stage, he was only a point behind his opponent. 17-18 he was, but then Tze Yong winning the last 3 in a row to see this through. And he now moves ahead in the head-to-head against Long. That is a very good result for the Malaysian. Tze Yong, who beats Angus Long of Hong Kong, China, 21-18, 21-17. He's done it in exactly 50 minutes.